How's it going, guys?
This is another 2/5 of Black Hare. This is the guitar player, Jered, Kappenman. What's going on?
Chilling.
So what got you interested in playing music? You know, or playing the guitar, you know, whatever.
I picked up an acoustic guitar when I was 12 and really liked local bands in Eugene, such as Floater. Cherry Poppin' Daddies were around. I never saw them live, but of course, national bands that were an influence on me. I've always been Metallica, Marilyn Manson, Nirvana, White Zombie, and various others. And I know music is the only art that really speaks to me and that really lets me express myself. So.
Yeah. So what makes us unique, and why should these people check us out that are watching this video?
Well, we all, 5 of us in Black Hare, have similar yet different influences, and playing in various bands before has really set us up to create sort of what Black Hare is, which is sort of a mix of like metalcore, funk, alternative, groove rock, groove metal music.
Kind of grungy too.
And really, with the recent ranks in Battle of the Bands, Portland really seems to like Black Hare.
Yeah. Why do people think we're so sexy? Why do you think this?
Why do people think we're sexy? Well, because we're sexy and we know it, for one. And at my birthday, at the Goodfellas Lounge concert in Springfield, Oregon, someone almost pantsed all 5 of us at the same time. We are sexy because we actually all have superpowers and we're incognito as rock stars. And now we're not incognito anymore because I just said it. So,
dude, what makes Black Hare different than other projects you have been in?
Well, I've been in a few bands here in Eugene, Oregon. To that, I'd have to say that Black Hare is what I want to play. It's what the other 4 members really relate to, and that's just what gets our blood pumping, you know.
Yeah.
And yet it is not all aggression. There's definitely some soft points to Black Hare, and some speed, some endurance, all of that, and really the way the crowd reacts to Black Hare is the proof's in the pudding right there at every concert.
Yeah. What should they expect from us in the future?
We want to be unpredictable and the tightest band you guys have ever seen, the most unique band you've ever seen, the most fun live band you've ever seen.
Yeah, we want you guys to have fun.
And we want to play every city in the world.
We would love that, yes.
And we definitely have stories and are making one complete story with Black Hare. So you guys should stay tuned.
Yeah. Who do you think has the worst farts in the band?
The worst farts?
Yeah.
Well, I'm I'm glad you brought that up because I would have to say my farts can be like a dead raccoon fell out of my ass. Anthony's only because the quantity of farts per practice session is the quantity is about 1 followed by 100 zeros. So, or a Google.
Woo! That's a good one.
I think a cloud just came over us, so the video is now darker.
What was your first gig like? Not just in Black Hare, but ever.
It was at my uncle's wedding in 2010, and we had a 5-song set in a band called Taken by Tigers. It was with our old bass player that was replaced by James, and it was very, very nerve-wracking because most of the 300 people there listen to country, so we come out and do our little alternative rock thing, and people were dancing, square dancing to it, and it was hilarious. had little, like, 5-year-old girls and boys running around the dance floor, and quads going up, and horses, and shooting off fireworks, and there we are. We only played for about 40 minutes, and then a Steve Miller tribute band played before and after us. So it was just, yeah, attack and clash of the genres that night. So
wow, was it? Who or what bands or whatever? What's your biggest influence for playing guitar? You know, or what got you? You know, the band that made you want to play guitar.
Well, okay, to sum it up, first rock bands I listened to were Guns N' Roses and Offspring, and then Green Day, Nirvana, and to this day I definitely think I have that grunge alternative sound in the types of songs I write. So it all depends because I really dig Avenged Sevenfold, Slipknot, Metallica, The Word Alive, AFI, and I just really try to incorporate all those styles of guitar composition in Black Hare. And yeah, those guys, all those bands I just listed are my heroes, and yeah, one day I hope to share the stage with them.
Yes. Who would you like to tour with?
I would like to tour with, predominantly, I would say, I would have to say, on a small level, I would really like to tour with I Am Ruin. I'd like to tour with the Athearchus, the Big Small, of course. Shout out to Tony Avidia. The Estranged. I would like to play with maybe The Tip. On a national, international level, I would like to tour with Slipknot, Stone Sour, White Wizard, 3 Inches of Blood, Avenged Sevenfold, and maybe 10 other bands that really keep my blood pumping.
Yeah. What's your favorite venue you've played at?
Favorite venue, Zach? Let's see. I would have to say Black Forest in Eugene.
I'd say we all probably will agree on that.
The fans, the college students, since the radio had played us in our queue, Black Forest, we really related to that crowd,
Oh,
and they were singing with us, and they were singing every song with us. My family was in the audience too. This was in, I believe, March of 2012. Apparently Adele was playing in the background, so our vocalist here had to change the mix. But yes, Black Forest in Eugene, Oregon, we will be forever indebted to them for giving us the chance, and we will be returning there later in the year.
Very shortly.
Later in 2012, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
After we play Portland and hopefully Seattle.
Maybe in a couple months.
Yeah.
Like in June or something. We would love. Or anytime they call us.
I
We'll be
agree.
down.
I agree.
And, yeah, what do you like to do outside the band?
Outside the band, I'm a guy that likes to go to the gym, spend time with my girlfriend, go hiking, mountain bike, and a little bit of snowboarding in the winter. Also, I'd say I like to, I'm a really good swimmer. I like to swim Fernage Lake, like as far as I can, past the buoys sometimes and back. Yeah.
What music you listening to a lot these days?
I'm listening to The Word Alive, Misfits, Ramones, Rob Zombie, White Zombie, Devil Wears Prada, Against Me,
even some Green Day, even Less Than Jake, Scarlet Drive,
Eyes Set to Kill, Blood on the Dance Floor. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
And that last one. Sorry, Blood on the Dance Floor. You guys need to retire. Even though you're like 20, you need to retire.
This is the last question.
Right. Hit me!
And it's a good one. This is a really good one. What was your first thought of me when I stepped out of the car?
Ooh. First thought of Zach. Well, let's see. I can tell you were younger. And
Yeah.
yeah, 8.5 years younger than me, to be exact. First impression of you was, I could tell you were really passionate about this. You had that look in your eye like, you know, you were coming to Eugene to go to college, but you wanted something more. You wanted a different and better life than most of these college students.
Yeah.
And
I can't live without music.
and I had a good feeling from the moment you stepped out of your dad's truck. I did.
Yeah, I can't live my life without. I can't see my life anymore with not being in a band. Like, I feel like I'd be really depressed if I wasn't in a band.
We all would.
Yeah.
Even if I make $1 million a year, I would still have to write and play music to stay sane.
I don't think I'm gonna edit it out.
The fucking don't! The fucking don't! Well, thanks for tuning in, folks.
Thanks for tuning in.
Have a great day.
Great day.